The final votes are coming down tomorrow, and some surprising statistics on the latest stimulus package and, of course, the latest stimulus updates, all to be covered in this video. Let's get into it right away. But thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I'm back for you each and every day with all of the latest updates, hot off the wire, that you need to know right now as information is changing very rapidly, and I am here for you, very much dedicated and committed to this community and to helping out each and every one of you in any way that I can through these videos, talking through very important information, making sure that you're getting all of the money and benefits that you're eligible to receive during this time as they continue to come out with new ideas, proposals, and all of these other initiatives out there to help out low-income and fixed-income individuals. So make sure to subscribe right down below the video, and I promise you I'll continue to be here for you every single day going forward and helping you out in any way that I can. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Let's talk about the final votes that are coming down tomorrow. Now, we've been talking about this over the last couple of days here, and I've been saying I don't know when these are going to be voted on. We've been waiting for the official announcement as to when this final vote will actually be happening, and we finally have the final word here that it will be coming down tomorrow. Now, this will be going on in the House of Representatives, provided it passes, which we're pretty much anticipating it will pass. It'll then go on to the president, where we anticipate he'll probably sign it pretty much immediately. But again, we all have to watch everything very, very closely, because we know that Congress has a history right now of delaying things, and we just have no idea what's going to happen, but we kind of need to take it hour by hour and see what actually happens. Now, this is in reference to what actually passed through the Senate last week, and that is the expansion of the debt ceiling until December 1st, or thereabouts anyway. So to get the government so that we can continue paying all of our obligations and our bills through the remainder of October and then through the entire month of November, setting us up for the exact same situation in late November, pretty much right around that December 1st timeline. So this is the expansion of the debt ceiling by $480 billion. Could you imagine that, by the way? Being able to pay down some bills and obligations in the amount of $480 billion over the course of about 6 weeks. Could you imagine? That's a lot of bills you got to pay if you need $480 billion for the course of 6 weeks, right? That's a lot of money, right? Almost $500 billion. Wow. That's a lot of money right there. Anyway, so that's what they're doing with this. $480 billion has been allocated for it, and they'll be voting on that tomorrow. Again, I'll watch it very closely, and I'll let you know, because we know that we're only about a week out from when the government could actually be defaulting on all of the bills and obligations. That's kind of a big deal. All right, let's talk about some surprising statistics when it comes to this latest stimulus package. Now, according to a recent report that was released, only 1/3 of Americans who were polled in this recent report that came out said that they have no clue what is actually in this next stimulus package. So, yeah, the vast majority of our population, basically 2/3 of our population, has no clue what is even in this package. Only 1/3 of the people polled actually have a relatively general idea of what is actually in this package. So, 2 out of every 3 people have no clue what is in this package. Now, what's actually also interesting about this, out of all the people polled, only 10% of the people say that they have a pretty good understanding of what is in this package. So, yeah, pretty much 90%. 9 out of every 10 people have pretty much no clue what is in the package, essentially. And only 10% basically say, yeah, I have a really good understanding of what is in this next stimulus package. So wow, right? So I mean, the vast majority of our population pretty much has no clue of what's going on with this next stimulus package. So like I said, 1/3 of the people, basically 1 out of every 3 people, has kind of a basic understanding. 2/3 have no clue, and only 10% say that they have a really good understanding of what is actually in the package, right? So those are some pretty surprising numbers right there. However, what is also really interesting about this is 1/3 of the people that actually know something about this package say the bulk of the information that they know about this package is that they know the price tag is about $3.5 trillion, which, again, we know that that has changed as of about the last week from now. And they know the price tag, and they know that tax increases are coming. So of all the things that everybody could know about this package, which, you know, all the different provisions and everything like that, The 1/3 of people who actually know something about this package know that it has a price tag of $3.5 trillion and that tax increases are coming. So, I mean, seriously, of all the things out there, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just simply saying the vast majority of the public out there right now in this country pretty much doesn't know anything about the package. So that just kind of goes to show, like, we're not really doing a good job advertising what this package is all about, right? So a very small percentage of the people actually think that this package is actually going to impact them directly or benefit them, right? So a very small percentage of the people in this report are actually saying that, yep, this stimulus package is going to directly impact and help out my family or myself, right? So, wow, these are some really interesting statistics simply because, once again, we're basically seeing the vast majority of our population doesn't know what's in the package, they don't know anything about the package, and a very small percentage of the people actually believe this package is actually going to directly benefit them. So if we're talking about $3.5 trillion and pretty much everybody, well, most people in this country thinking that this package will have almost no impact on them in a positive way, that's not really the publicity that everybody wants right now around this package, right? They want people to think that, oh, this is going to be a really good package and it's going to help them out a ton. But according to the reports, that's not what we're seeing right now, right? The reports are suggesting almost the opposite of that. People are not exactly too optimistic about this package benefiting them in any way at all, right? So, now remember, this package is the reconciliation bill, and as of about a week ago, a lot of things have changed on this bill as of about a week and a half ago or so, where they need to now take the price tag from about $3.5 trillion down to anywhere between about $1.5 and $3 trillion. Now, why such a wide range? Because we do know that Joe Manchin is sitting at about $1.5 trillion and possibly a little bit higher based on what he has said recently. We know that the president was out not that long ago saying that we need a range anywhere between about 1.9 and about $2.2 trillion. And we also do know that some of the progressives, especially Pramila Jayapal, who is the leader of the Progressive Caucus, basically came out and saying we need to make it about $3 trillion. So as you can see, they certainly have a lot of work ahead of them over the coming days, of course, this week and over the coming days throughout the rest of this month, as they want to have both of these packages completely passed by the end of the month. Now, this is just an arbitrary, basically, timeline that they've laid out, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. There's no hard and fast line in the sand saying it must be done by the end of October, otherwise it's not going to happen. No, there's nothing like that, but rather this is just a line in the sand that they've drawn. They've pointed at it and said, there's the line in the sand. We want to get this thing drawn by that date. So, we want to get the packages done by that date. So we'll see if that actually happens the end of October, which is only, a couple weeks away. It's coming fast already. We're kind of burning our way right through October, just like we've been doing. It's going fast. Seriously, I think all of us can recognize, wow, where did the year go already? We're already over a third of the way through October. Where are the days going, right? They're zipping right on by, and before we know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving, right? It's not going to be that far away until we're dealing with some holidays, right? I mean, seriously, that is not far away. It's a little more than a month away from now. Wow, seriously, right? So, anyway, some really interesting and surprising statistics about the stimulus package. If they really want to get some support on this thing, they've really got to start kind of advertising what is actually in this package and telling the people what is in it for us, right? I think a lot of us want to know, okay, it's $3.5 trillion, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 2, maybe it's 1.5. Regardless, it's multiple trillions of dollars of spending. But I think a lot of us want to know, okay, fine, that's a lot of money, but what is in it for me? What can I get out of it, right? Which is why we continue to come back and say, hey, what can we add into this? What can we push on Congress to remind them that we need? Well, I think all of us know stimulus checks would be nice. A fourth stimulus check would be nice. Monthly recurring payments would be nice. Permanent raises to benefits like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB. Raises to all those benefits would certainly be really nice. This $1,000 voucher that we've talked about would really be nice, right? I mean, there's so many different things that they could add in this package that would really sweeten the deal for a lot of us. I mean, they could add a lot of these provisions in there. They could add a stimulus check. They could add the $1,000 voucher. They could add SSI Restoration Act expansion into the bill. They could add a stimulus check. They could add the $200 per month raise that they talked about a year and a half ago. They could add that in there. There's so many different things that they could add into this package and really make it enticing for the people. And then all of us could look at it and say, hey, this is kind of good, right? It's $2 trillion. Within the package, there's about, I don't know, anywhere between $1,400 and maybe $2,500 of goodies in there that all of us can take advantage of. I think a lot of us would get really excited about the bill then, versus as of right now where we're thinking, there might be a little bit of scrapping in there for us. We can maybe pull out a few little crumbs out of the package, but other than that, there might not be a whole lot for us. Maybe a little bit, but it's certainly not full of stuff in there like the last couple packages have been, right? So anyway, I wanted to lay this all out for you, let you know where we currently stand, and that vote that's going down tomorrow. And of course, just like always, I'll watch everything very, very closely, and I'll let you know as things progress and as we get more information, but this is the latest update as of right now. So thanks again for your support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video so you can stay tuned with everything going on right now, and I'll continue to be here for you with all those updates. So enjoy your day.